Thousands of children wake up each day in houses where there is no love, where conflict and turmoil are far more common than a hug. In countless other households, there are parents trying their very best to raise their children, but receive only anger, hostility, and rebellion in return. In still other homes, there are children who go to school every day with dread, afraid that they will fail another test or be confused by another lecture. All of these children need a sanctuary, a secure place where they can experience love, encouragement, help, and even discipline. A refuge where they will be cared for until they can return to their own home. That place is Patrick Henry Boys and Girls Plantation, a place where spirits are lifted and smiles are restored. Patrick Henry is a unique Christian residential childcare ministry caring for boys and girls between the ages of 6 and 17. Our network of homes throughout Central Virginia provides the sanctuary that so many families need today. We focus on prevention, hoping to reach children before the effects of their troubled past can leave an indelible mark on their lives. It is our mission to provide them with a high-quality substitute home that meets their needs and models Christian values for as long as necessary. Our program helps at-risk children and families with the greatest need and the least ability to meet that need. The plantation operates through the generous private support of individuals, churches, civic groups, and organizations. No government funding is accepted, and no child is ever turned away because of a lack of financial support. Our ministry began on the grounds of Red Hill Plantation, the last home of Patrick Henry, the American patriot who had 17 children and 78 grandchildren. In the 1950s, the Board of Trustees of the Patrick Henry Memorial Foundation determined that the greatest way to honor Patrick Henry would be to establish a home for boys who needed help outside of their natural homes. In 1961, the first cottage opened, and by 1979, the plantation had grown to accommodate girls at a new site in Rustburg. Today, the plantation comprises 7 cottages across 3 regions of the state. The Lynchburg Hub, with girls' homes in Bedford and Rustburg, as well as counseling and transitional living facilities in Lynchburg. The South Boston Hub, with a girls' home in Wiley'sburg, a boys' home in Cluster Springs, plus a counseling center in South Boston. And the Brookneal Hub, with 3 boys' cottages on the main campus in Brookneal. These homes provide a place for children to develop into well-balanced and self-sufficient adults, a place where they can grow and achieve their fullest potential. Every cottage is under the care of a married couple. These house parents are dedicated to modeling Christian values and providing a nurturing, structured family environment to the children in their care. By centering around a Christian family lifestyle, our program teaches interpersonal skills, instills moral convictions, and provides a stable home setting. Within the group home structure, children are given responsibilities to cultivate a solid work ethic and to develop true self-worth. All residents have daily chores in their cottages, including making their bed, caring for their rooms and personal belongings, and cleaning a common area of the home. Life at Patrick Henry also includes daily guidance in personal conduct, manners, interpersonal skills, and grooming. Each child is taught to accept and respect authority and to develop self-control. Every child who comes to Patrick Henry is taught the life skills necessary for success in the real world, beginning with chores and personal hygiene, to washing laundry, preparing meals, hunting for a job, buying a car, paying bills, and opening a bank account. While the plantation is not affiliated with any particular denomination, it is built on a strong spiritual foundation. The spiritual growth of each child is our foremost concern. It does no good to change external behavior if we haven't reached the heart. Each cottage attends Sunday school and church services, and daily devotions are held in each home. On occasion, we conduct group chapel services on the Brookneal campus. The children at Patrick Henry receive regular counseling, and a personally tailored plan of care is developed for the specific needs of each child. Each child's progress is monitored through regular staff meetings, and the plan of care is updated every 6 months. Our social workers coordinate school and family contacts, counsel the children, and meet with the families. The children attend public schools in the locality where their home is located. Each home has a structured, supervised study hall each night, and most children at Patrick Henry actually see their grades improve upon entering the program. The children are also encouraged to become involved in extracurricular activities. Patrick Henry residents have been involved in drama, cheerleading, soccer, football, color guard, debate, and student council, to name a few. And for many years, we've maintained an active choral program. At the plantation, we also give residents the chance to explore individual interests through activities such as the soapbox derby, the 4-H lamb program, and horseback riding. In fact, the girls at the Rustburg home are part of a very active riding program in which they train, groom, and show their horses. Twice a year, the Rustburg home hosts Patrick Henry horse shows, and the girls travel to other shows around the state. Over the years, the girls at the home have earned quite a number of ribbons and trophies. Community service is an ongoing part of life at Patrick Henry. Because the residents are given so much, we believe that it is important that they learn the responsibility and the joy of giving back as well. Residents regularly perform charitable volunteer work that promotes citizenship and enhances the life of their community. Our boys and girls have visited nursing homes, raked leaves and mowed grass for their elderly neighbors, rung bells for the Salvation Army Christmas collection, performed yard maintenance for area churches, sorted food for area food banks, and served at soup kitchens and homeless shelters. Each home has also adopted the highway near their cottage to help keep their community clean. There are, of course, an abundance of opportunities for the kids to just have fun. Swimming and softball are a regular part of summer life at the plantation. We also have facilities for basketball, football, soccer, volleyball, and tennis. Thanks to the generosity of our supporters, there are also trips to baseball games, amusement parks, circuses, beaches, museums, and historic sites. As a part of the plantation's desire to develop life skills, older residents are encouraged to hold paying jobs in the community, learning the responsibilities of a day's work and the joys of a weekly paycheck. Some graduates, like this one, also experience the benefits of Patrick Henry's Transitional Living program, which helps to guide older teens into being responsible, independent adults.
I like it. I really appreciate the fact that I can stay here rent-free and get money for groceries, and then I still get the freedom to go out and pretty much do whatever I want, as long as I make sure I maintain my grades and I work. So I work pretty hard. As long as I'm responsible, it's good. Also, the Christian environment helped a lot. It helped me to stay focused and to remember to keep God first through all of this, because I work Sundays and I can't always make it to church, and class on Wednesday nights I can't always make it to church, but just remembering to take time out of my day to spend time with Christ and to keep Him focused through all of this. Helps to get your morals and your priorities straight. It does. It definitely helps you realize that if you don't sit down and work hard on school, then you're not going to get good grades, and guess what? If you fail these classes, then you have to pay money back for it. So you have to work harder, and that's what keeps my priorities straight.
The benefits of the program at Patrick Henry Boys and Girls Plantation are perhaps most evident after they leave us, in the lives of the adults who once called the plantation home.
I was so ready, just because they teach you, you have to do all your chores and your laundry, and I lived with so many people, so living, a lot of people, they were moving away from home for their first time. Of course, I had lived away from home now since I was 14, so of course I was more ready in that aspect, and having the whole roommate experience, I've already had that, and just knowing, more of the regular chores and more responsibility, and being more responsible for myself, not having to learn that as soon as I get to school, pretty much already knowing it. It's like a second chance. You can I mean, that's the biggest thing. Like, whatever you want to do with your life, you're given a second chance. You just have to take the opportunity for it.
There's another aspect of our ministry that gives children and families second chances as well. And that's our Hope for Tomorrow counseling services, which we are working to expand throughout the regions we serve. Within the framework of Christian values, our Hope for Tomorrow counselors seek to resolve family problems and help repair relationships. Our counseling assistance can extend even to preschoolers, and our play therapy room helps staff members analyze the behaviors and perspectives of even the youngest family members. For couples, we can be a source of reconciliation, and for many parents, turning to Hope for Tomorrow has proved to be a decision that was richly rewarded.
Well, the counseling at Hope for Tomorrow was probably, I would say, the most beneficial. It was a very accepting environment. They were very supportive of me, a support that I did not have there before. So they were a positive support for me as as a single parent. But the counseling really helped. It really helped us to better communicate with one another, to understand one another a little better. I think the biggest thing that we've gotten out of the experience of Patrick Henry is the quality of our family time and the quality of our relationship. It's back on track. It's back where it needs to be. We worked through all the junk, and we've gotten back to where we need to be.
At Patrick Henry Boys and Girls Plantation, we are ready to minister to the heart and spirit of every child who enters our program, to help restore their families, and to give them the skills they need to go on to college or to enter the workforce. Bob McCullough, our first executive director, stated that every child needs to be loved and motivated. For more than a half century, we have strived to provide the love and motivation that can help build upstanding Christian citizens in the future. With the continued generosity of individuals, businesses, churches, foundations, and civic groups, Patrick Henry Boys and Girls Plantation will always be a place where children can find sanctuary, discover their potential, and learn to smile again.